Hi Bliss Bunnies. It's been a while since I've been here, and I apologize for the absence, but it was needed. When I finished traveling, I went to hang out with family for a few months, and during that time a lot happened, and there was a lot of emotional stuff that came up around everything that happened. A lot of time with my parents, which was really good. Really enjoyed getting to connect with them. But also had a couple of deaths in the family. My parents got into a car accident, so I was able to be there and help with the recovery from that. It was just a lot going on. And I was trying to navigate what my next move was, what my next chapter was. And I took a lot of different roads in trying to make that decision. I first thought it would be Asheville. I got a great job offer there. My sister is there. She's about to have her first baby. But it turns out that Asheville wasn't the place for me. So I declined the job, and it was a good job, so it was not easy to do that. And looked for other options. There was a possibility in New York, on the Hudson Valley and in the city. And I went up, took a visit, did I think 3 interviews with a company, and really liked the company and really liked New York. I have some friends who live in Woodstock, so I got to visit them, and another friend who lives in upstate New York, and I got to visit her. It was really a great experience, but it turns out that New York State has ridiculously stringent massage therapy licensing laws. So even though I've been licensed and practicing for over 15 years, I was going to have to go back to school to be able to work there. So that didn't seem like a feasible option. So I went with Austin. Austin was also one of the 3 big choices that I had looked at, and I have been offered a great job here. They were gracious enough to allow me to tie up all of my loose ends in Kentucky while I was being there with my parents, and they were also gracious enough to wait until my Texas licensure process went through, which took longer than it should have because of a government restructuring on the part of the state of Texas, which in retrospect I think really happened because I was supposed to be able to stay with my parents when they needed me most. So I'm very grateful for that. And today is my 2nd day in Austin. It's scary and it's exciting, and I'm doing this in a way that's really outside of my comfort zone, but that really engages my sense of adventure. Basically, full disclosure, I spent all of my money when I was traveling, and I have no regrets about that. But I am here with no money, no place to live, so I'm going to be staying in my car, which is not a van, which is not a hatchback, which is not a wagon, just a regular little sedan. And I'm going to be doing that until I start making money at my job, and I'm probably going to get a second job as well. But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about the options that are available here. I lived in Austin for a year back in 1998-99, and of course it's an incredibly different city than it was then, but the spirit of Austin feels the same. There still feels like there's magic here for me, so I'm really, really excited to be here. Nervous about my path, only in that it's uncomfortable for me, but I am really excited. I totally believe that it's going to be a beautiful experience, and it already is. I'm sitting here at Barton Springs, which is absolutely amazing. I never got to come here when I lived here before, and I'm really sad about that because it's beautiful here. And I'm just going to take it moment by moment and see what happens. Luckily, I have a friend here that I met on my travels in Thailand, and he has been incredibly generous and incredibly helpful. So that's making a huge difference in how I'm viewing this experience, and I couldn't be more appreciative. So AJ, if you're watching, thank you so much. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted, and hopefully now, as I'm starting to get settled into some kind of new situation, finding a sort of rhythm to my life here, I'll be more able to be a little more consistent with making videos and with putting content out for you. And as always, I'm open to hearing what your requests are if you have any. So please feel free to send me messages if you are so interested. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, thanks for being patient with me, and thanks for continuing on this journey with me. It really is an experiment in bliss, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Thanks. Bye.